John Marshall for Oncology Unscripted, coming to you live from this big office. This is the biggest office because, I've been the chief of the division here at Georgetown for 20 years. I didn't want the job when I first was offered it a long time ago. I ended up saying yes. Of course, that's a dramatic change in one's academic career of taking on administrative roles like this. But you do get the big office, which is nice, but you also get a lot of other stuff. You know too much, you know who's mad at who, you know who you need to recruit and who you need to unrecruit, all of those things. You have the business side of a cancer business going on, and you're a doctor, and you're doing clinical research, and you're trying to educate everybody around you. About a year or so ago, I decided in my own head that 20 years is enough. And so as of this summer, I have officially stepped down as the chief of the division here at Georgetown. And my colleague and much smarter friend, Dr. Stephen Liu, lung cancer expert, world expert, is stepping in to be the chief of our division, and he's already hit the ground running. The fresh voice is honestly already a positive. You can just hear the freshness of his voice and his attitude and his energy. The Mayo Clinic actually has a structure where you can only be in a leadership position for so many years, and it has to turn over. And I really like that. It's sort of like what we hope our presidential terms will be, but who knows, that may change. But that there's a limit. You do the job for a certain period of time, and then someone else steps in and gives you that fresh voice and fresh perspective. But that's not the traditional way of doing it. Most of the time, people hold on to their position as long as they can hold on to it until they can't do it anymore. They decide to go to some other institution. But the reason I'm sharing this is that I'm now in this sort of weird new place. I'm an ordinary staff physician all of a sudden. I have my patients, I'm doing my thing, I'm putting people on clinical trials, I'm educating the brand new fellows who just showed up here about a month ago. Great fun having brand new fellows because they don't even know how to spell 5FU, much less how well it works and how it works and the side effects, et cetera. So I love the first few months because you're teaching people a lot of new things that they need to know. But anyway, that part's very exciting. So I'm still doing all of that. But what I'm going to have to get used to is not knowing everything. Also, not feeling responsible for everything. And that's going to be a change for me. So any of you out there who've either been through that transition or who maybe want to offer me some therapy, I'm in line for some therapy as I transition, as I begin to slow down my academic career, withdrawing as the chief of the division, but still doing my day-to-day job and still trying to cure cancer. Take care of each other out there. Take care of your bosses and those leaders. It's not a great, fun job, but also remember those of us who are now back in the trenches, we need to take care of each other as well. John Marshall for Oncology Unscripted.